help people not to go through the same thing I went through. You know, for years I struggled with domestic violence, you know, in and out of abusive relationships, marriages, and you know, I just want to help the men and the women, not just the women, but help the girls and the boys, the men and the women, not to go through the same thing, to see the signs, you know, be aware of everything, and to know that there is a way out, you know, just to encourage everybody that it's going to be okay.
Yeah. I think that's real dope, first of all. What was it? At what point did you decide to like brand yourself, or at what point did you feel like you needed to get a message out there?
I've been married twice, and when I divorced my second husband, it was like I was free in every way, and that's when I wrote my first book. That's when I wanted to, because of the steps that I had went through with him. I was led by God in a lot of that, so I needed to put it out there where people would know that God is real, you know, for people to know to run to God, to trust God,
right.
You know, no matter what. Everybody think that when you're following God that it's supposed to be all great days, but I'm here to tell you, when you're following God, that's through the storm and everything, through the rain. So
you better say that.
So that's why I wanted to put, you know, just help people in that way. But that freedom is what got me to do it, and I know if I could be free after 30 years of going through that, then anybody can be free from it.
Right. You mentioned just telling your story. Did you want to give like just a very, very brief, maybe a very brief testament about the things that you've been through? And I see y'all coming in here. Hey, Quentin, guys, hit that share button, because this is really going to touch some people. This is really going to touch some people. If it's not touching you, I'm telling you, it's going to touch somebody else. Let them know just briefly, you know, what your story is, or exactly who are you trying to reach? Who are you trying to, you know, break them screens, you know, make them come on out. Let them know.
Well, I was pregnant at the age of 13. I had my first child at 14. So being a teenage mother and all that, and still living my life, still, you know, doing the things that teenagers do. Had my second child at 17, and, you know, was introduced to the wrong type of love, but I thought that's what real love was. So I learned what they gave me, and then I put that type of love out there. We gave and received the wrong type of love, you know. So then I got married in my 20s after 4 children, in an abusive relationship before that, got into the marriage. It didn't last long, to my children's father. And then from that point on, I was just trying to find my way, you know, just out here in the world, just looking for love everywhere, you know, just want to be loved, because my father wasn't in my life. So that made me want the attention and the love from a man, you know. Just all that. That's the basics of it. And so, you know, running from one man to another, looking for the love. When you're doing that, you know, they tend to, prey on that spirit and on that weakness that you have. So, you know, they'll do things to you, and that's how the abuse came along and stayed there. And now here I am. Here I am.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? And I love the fact that, especially since you've been mentioning God this whole time, because God will really bring you through some situations. And I know a lot of us can relate. A lot of us can relate to abusive relationships, toxic relationships. I know I can. Like, I mean, it's nothing. It's almost like there is nothing worse than being in that spot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not something that you can just get out just like it's a process. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you're in a toxic situation, it's an entire process. It's not just like boom boom and it's done. Like, you gotta get yourself out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you, you know what I'm saying, for being strong enough to exit a toxic relationship, to exit an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a man, because, you know, a lot of times love will make us stay, you know, through it all.
No matter what. No matter what. If you feel like you got that, then you want to hold on to it. You know how most of us grew up, a piece of man is better than no man at all. You know, that's what they teach you. But that's wrong. You know, you'd rather be by yourself than have a piece of anything. You know?
Shout out to you guys that's tuning in. What's going on? What's going on, Q? What's up, Elijah? Hollis, when y'all tuning in, please share this video. I can guarantee you this is really going to touch somebody if it's not touching you. Yeah, I think that, like I said, I commend you on that, because it takes a lot of strength to exit a relationship like that. It's how you doing? What's going on, John? What's going on? Y'all share this video. It takes a lot of strength to exit toxic relationships, and I believe that they're so common now. It's so common. It's so common now, and not talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can be going through something, you know, and just don't want to let anybody in. And then a lot of times when you're in those situations, you cut everybody off anyways.
Right.
You shut everybody out of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I think that for you to bring awareness to, you know, domestic violence and toxic relationships, abuse, and all of that, like, it's amazing, because it's not enough of us willing to do it. It's not enough of us strong. It's you know, I commend you, like, literally. So
and while you brought up about the cutting people off and things like that, I know you did ask me about who am I trying to reach, it's not only the victims, but I'm trying to reach the families and the loved ones as well, because everybody needs to know the signs. You know, everybody needs to know that when a person is going through that, they don't want to be in there. They want to be out just as much as you want them out, but you have to learn how to love them. You have to learn how to communicate with them, and that's what I mean by it. I want to touch everybody. There isn't one person on this earth that I don't feel like I can touch. You know? So,
most definitely. And I like how you mentioned about, like, how not having a father in your life, you know what I'm saying, how they play such a role. Like, people don't realize, and I don't care how old you are, if you are a father and you haven't been in your child's life, especially if you have a girl, man, break that.
That's
like, do something. I'm telling you,
because,
like, if a father is absent, what is the worth? There's not that much worth on a man, period. If I grew up my whole life without one, and then I crave to be with one, so now I compromise and I'll be with anybody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, I can't wait till my book drop.
I can't wait till my book drop.
Yo, it's finna go in. I'm telling you. But man, I'm telling you. So I really love, like, your mission and what you're doing. What Q talking about? She said, "You speak nothing but the truth. Keep doing it. You got it. I support you, love, always." Man, I'm telling you. So the next thing. So how long have you been on your journey? And so far, like, what's been the best part for you?
Well, getting real with it, being serious with it, I'll say 2014, and that's when I left my ex. So ever since then, God closed me off. This time it wasn't me. God closed me off from the world, from family and everything. He put me in a little place, a little city by myself in Houston, secluded from everybody. So I was able to, you know, learn myself and love myself and find out my mission. What am I supposed to be doing? And that's when I wrote my first book, which will be out August.
Okay.
August, yeah.
Okay. That's the goal.
She Who Finds a Husband. That's the name of it.
Woo! Say it again. I don't think you said that loud enough.
She Who Finds a Husband.
She Who Finds a Husband.
That? That's
Did you
all
catch
wrong.
it?
So,
man,
I'm telling you, you're gonna want to get it. But anyway,
I can't help it.
That's
Look,
what's up.
keep going.
But so I've been since 2014. You know, I've been on a mission, just trying to help, trying to encourage. You know, I have a Facebook page, I have IG pages and everything. Where I share testimonies. That's what I do. I share revelation that I received from the Lord. You know, I encourage people. This is what I do. Ever since then, I've been sticking to it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So in contrast, like, and shout out to everybody tuning in. Please share this video as you're getting it, as you're into it, and we're gonna really appreciate that. In contrast, like, what's been a hurdle for you? You know,
right.
and no, that's fine. I just asked it.
Yeah.
That was the prep that you thinking about. So, in contrast, you know, what's been a hurdle for you, and how did you overcome it?
My hurdle was telling my story, you know, putting it out there, knowing I would be judged, you know, knowing I would be looked at like I was crazy, you know, having my faith questioned and
Yeah.
everything. That was the hardest part for me. But what helped me make it through is because I know God. I know my relationship with God, and that's all that matters. As long as you know your personal relationship with God, then it doesn't matter what anyone else have to say. You know, I don't care if I be judged. That's okay. As if I can say one person, just one person, then I know that I've done my job. So, but the hurdle was putting my business out there, you know, for the world to see.
I think that's a hurdle that all of us, you know, deal with at some point in time. Like,
and people look at you, they think that it's easy because they see you doing it, but y'all have no clue.
It's not at all. But like I said, that's what makes you. That's what, man, gives me inspiration. Like, you tell me all the time how much you proud of me. Like, you just don't know. I'm so proud
Shawnie
of you.
Doing big things, y'all. Shout out to Shawnie for real. All the way from Milwaukee.
Here she go. Yeah, right.
Yeah, God, man, Shawnie, much love.
Man, but for real, like, you know, like this, I'm telling you that subject is so touchy. You know what I'm saying? For so many of us, and a lot of us, like, just really don't have the strength. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the strength for it. So
that's real.
Keep doing what you're doing. If there's somebody out there right now and they want to start a cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to bring more awareness to things that they've been through, you know, serious, intimate, you know, on those type of levels. What type of advice would you give them?
Research. That's something that I had a problem with doing it, but nobody is going to handle your business for you.
Thank you.
So you have to research, reach out to people in your community, you know, to see how can you start helping people, and, you know, just baby steps. Baby steps is what lead to the big thing. So, and don't give up on yourself. Don't give up, and don't look for validation from anyone else. You know, you be who you know you were created to be, and you just do what you know you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, because a lot of days you don't want to get out the bed, you don't want to speak, you don't want to write, you don't want to do those things, but you know that you're doing it for a reason. It's a purpose for your life. For everyone, it's a purpose for your life.
Right. Yeah, that's real dope. Shout out Diamond. I see you just tuned in. That's my sis.
Oh, what's up, Diamond?
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait till she start her cause. Yeah, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that later, because she like to watch interviews when I want to interview her. But anyway.
Okay. Shout out to you, Diamond.
Exactly. Shout out to you. No, I think that's, oh my gosh, it's so important. It's so important. Just going ahead and going full-fledged at it. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying before we started, it's always going to be a struggle. It's always going to be something. In fact, life don't stop when you start to your dreams. Like, it never stops. Still got stuff that's going to happen to you. Still going to be in a bad situation at times. Your money still going to be flip-floppy. It's going to be so many things that are going on in your life. Your life does not stop, but it's about speaking up and speaking out. Like, really speaking up and speaking out about the things that touch you and the things that really need to be voiced, you know? I mean, you just never know how you can literally save someone's life. By exposing things. You know what I'm saying? Exposing illnesses or dealing with illnesses. You know what I'm saying? So that they know that they're not alone, especially, like I said, when it comes to this domestic violence, when it comes to this abusive relationships, all of that type of stuff. You never know, because people aren't talking about it.
And that's what, another thing, people look at domestic violence and abuse like it's just physical, but it's not only physical abuse. And I see so much now, since I've been freed, I see so much in conversations in relationships, and you know, the what am I trying to say?
The tone.
You know, like
what?
your movement.
The body language?
Yes, the body language. Yes, thank you. But even body language and things like that people accept because they think it's normal, but that's not normal. Someone calling you out your name is not normal. Someone disrespecting you in any type of way is not normal, you know? So we have to know the signs. That's what I mean. It's so important to know the signs. And the signs start with the small things. Everything starts small that ends up big, you know? So if you watch the tone of the voice, you know, if you watch what's being said and everything, that will help you not get into the physical abuse.
Yep, absolutely. I think that this is just such a touchy topic. There's somebody out there right now, let's say they're going through something. They're going through an abusive relationship right now. They're going through a toxic relationship that is just really taking a whole toll over their entire life. They done shut everybody out. They not talking to anybody. They ain't got no best friends no more. They done moved on. Like, what type of advice would you give them to get out of their situation?
That's real. That's deep.
Yep.
My thing was, because I've been there, everything that she named, I've been there. And the only way that I found strength within myself was through God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody else. Through God and His love, it teaches you how to love yourself. And so if you can't do anything else, talk to God, pray to God, ask for strength, ask for help, ask for guidance. And like Shawnie said in the beginning of the interview, it's all a process.
Yeah.
So don't think that because you didn't run out the door today that you're not getting anywhere. You know, it's just but seek God. Seek God for everything. We are nothing without God.
Right.
So that's my advice. And just hold on. You know, just hold on and be strong. Don't give up on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't give up on your hopes and your dreams. Don't give up on that. Learn to love yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Hey, shout out to my blood sister who just tuned in.
Okay.
What's going on, Sierra? Give me some hearts. Y'all in here. Y'all give me some hearts. Give her some hearts. Give her some like buttons, man. This is some real serious stuff that we're discussing. I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
First question is, if it's somebody out there, or not even just right now, you know, but I'm just saying, in the future, what's one person that you want to collaborate with that you haven't had the opportunity to collaborate with yet?
Would it seem corny if I say you?
Look, we doing it. We've been doing it, so stop it.
But I love Iyanla. I love her.
Okay.
You know, I love the way she just helps. You know, her heart is just to help. So I would love to do something with her.
Oh yeah.
Just one person.
You can put one more out there. Go ahead.
Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Ooh wee!
Yeah.
I'm finna tag her. That woman
her.
is so powerful.
She is so powerful. That's the only
my
one.
God.
She is so powerful. Sarah, I love you.
Listen, I love
Sarah.
you too.
Yes, really.
I'm trying to let you know, like when I first heard her, it was on Facebook. I first heard a little something that she had they posted out there. I said, dog. I said, this woman is so powerful.
Yes.
I said, her last name is Jakes. I said, I wonder if she related to TD Jakes. Somebody done told me that. I said, Lord.
Yes.
She be getting
y'all,
off.
oh my gosh,
She's
she
so
does.
powerful.
It's nothing that she can say that you won't feel.
I'm
she
trying to
goes
let
so
you know.
deep with it. She,
Man.
her story and just everything about
Shout out
her.
Sarah.
Yes, shout out Sarah.
Shout her
Sarah.
out. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's awesome. Okay, so the last question is what do you want the world to remember you as?
A survivor.
Yeah.
I'm a survivor.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Even when I was going through, that victim, that word, it never stuck with me.
Yes.
I never accepted that.
Yes.
You know, so when I laid to rest, just always Adrian Alexis, survivor.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's real.
It is a blessing being able to meet you in the flesh.
I know, right? Finally. Thank you so much.
It's
You
been
have helped me so.
Man,
Oh, Jesus,
I'm
you have
excited
helped
for
me so
you.
much. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for
This
you.
just the
Yes.
beginning.
It is. It is. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank
like I
y'all.
said, please like this video. Please love this video. Please share this
Yes.
video. I can guarantee you if it's not touching you, it's going to touch somebody else. And that's what this is, just to inspire you guys. Anybody out there looking to follow their dreams, chase their dreams, like start a cause, whatever it is, speak out about something. Listen, you can do it. The resources are there, the tools are there, and like she said, the biggest thing that holds you back is doing research. Just do a lot of research. Nobody is gonna do the work for you. Nobody's gonna do it.
Yes,
I'm telling you. Hey.
Oh, and before we go, though, Silent Screams, nonprofit organization that I'm creating. Trying to get it going for everybody, for domestic violence, for victims and survivors. So just be on the lookout and keep your ears open for Silent Screams.
Let them know where they can find you.
Oh, right. I'm on IG, Silent Screams, IG page. I'm on Facebook, Adrian Alexis, Adrian S. Alexis, Silent Screams in parentheses. Snapchat, Miss Alexis 75.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all again for tuning in. And like I said, please share this video. And until we see you next time.
All right.
Peace.
Thank y'all.
You want to come say bye, baby?
Yes. Bye.
Say peace.
Peace.
Thank y'all.
All right, we out of here, y'all.